Hello, this is the Bresla One Healer Tarot 9 here on YouTube. I wanted to do a storyline reading on Kadin Black, a young man that was 19 years old who went missing back December 17, 2022. He hadn't returned home, and I think he was stayed the night at his neighbor's house or anything as far as staying the night at a friend's house. But he hadn't returned back home, and his family haven't seen him since back then, 2022 December, before Christmas time. And I saw this story on Mr. Storybox, if I'm saying it correctly, on YouTube, along with the next story that I'm getting ready to do after this one. And it just jumped out at me that God wanted me to do a storyline reading on Kadin Black, a 19-year-old young man who had lots of life to live. Because so far I don't have any cards down, but it seemed grim. Okay, so I'm just saying that before any cards go down, because God told me to mix. See all the cards you see here? God told me to mix them all, so I took all of them, threw them on my chair over there, and I mixed them up. When you tossing, I mixed them, and when I was mixing, certain cards was jumping out at me, so I picked certain cards up, and that's why you see a stack sitting there. And then God stopped me from that. I came over, I put all of them back, all of those back in place as they was, as I picked them up, and then this was a stack. So here's being appreciative. Strike that, this the wrong one. He was at somebody's house. The adopted means that if it's not real adoption, that just means you are somewhere held somewhat. Like if you're in jail, you adopted, you help. If you're in school, you adopted, you help out the teachers and principals. Get my drift? He was helped some kind of way, being adopted, being cared for, anything like that. Get what I'm saying? So if he's at a neighbor's house, a friend's house, he was in there as far as like getting help, being adopted. Get what I'm saying? Or finding my parents matter. This a negative because he wants his parents right here. So this a negative. Get what I'm saying, okay? And then the next one was just the chronicle, factual, and something as far as his race somebody had a problem with, right? So we got somebody at that house, wherever he was, connected to him, wanted him to get in a money deal, or had him in a money deal, or he said he didn't want to be in a money deal, anything as far as a money scheme. Follow me? He is dealing with a person. Instead of calling a person a player, like the person can get a lot of women, we're going to call this person like a boss, a leader, somebody who in charge. While Kadin was trying to get in position, get help, get a job, or whatever it is, or live there, whatever he was trying to do. Follow me? God wanted him to deviate from the conquest deal. Get my drift, get out of it. Okay? So it says right here that somebody was chipping away at Kadin, right? But God said he was a pioneer. Next one is this one. So that's what made me think he's not alive. Follow me? Life is about experience for Kadin, not about wasting of his life. But to whoever that harmed him, life is for experience. For you to experience being around him, not about you wasting his life. The family gonna get a Thursday morning message, whatever Thursday, because it's obvious that somebody in that house knows something. Okay, we got just a mother in general. His own mother, that don't have to be her description, but it's just a description of a mother. So we got a mother in that house who knows something, or it's just a description of his mother, because the second card, the first card, he wanted his mother. Follow me? So we have right here, he need not take from his main flow to ride there. So some kind of way he rode somewhere. Either he had money to go there, or somebody paid for him to go somewhere, wherever he went. So if he lived one place, he rode somewhere else. Either somebody rode him, or either he rode himself and God didn't want him to spend all his money to ride somewhere, or somebody paid for him to ride there. Anything like that. He had to see and had the power of his mind. Follow me? Because God said somebody was banking on him, right? That he was an easy target. Get my drift. So he needed more sleep to be more energetic, or he was high, or somebody he is dealing with. Okay, so we have right here with this next card, he lost himself, but no more with whoever these friends is, people is. Follow me? It is easy to, it's okay to let him go. This person gonna always know he liked the person or loved the person, because he is being appreciative of a house that was sufficient. So some kind of way he was at somebody's house, that first house, he is being appreciative, but God said he lost himself, right? And whoever gonna always know he liked these people or this person, but he lost himself. Get what God's saying? He is feeling protected at this house with these friends or whoever these people was, but that was a book of lies, God says. Next one is somebody, whoever it was in that house, abused their power with him, period. Next one is he had to start being responsible for himself, for no more lack, and not depend on these people or anybody else, because somebody was slipping through the hallways, the alleys, the streets, the corridors, or however they were slipping to get to him. Follow me? That's a negative, really, that card, because God said it was awful what somebody did to Kadin. Measured and tested and saw how far this person could go, or people could go, and it was awful. So we have right here, tension bird. Follow me? He had to enjoy the life that God continued to give him and be happy again, or his mother, or his parents. Follow me? If this him, somebody did something to him, but God wanted him to continue with his life. He had to turn himself into a new version of Kadin. So we have right here, this right here. So we can take this two ways. What you see on this card, or we can take it as theft. So somebody in that house did this, or they stole from him. Take it however you want to take it, right? Because the third card, or whatever card it was, said it was a money deal, right? And he needed to say he wanted out, or he told these people, or one person in this group of people he wanted out. Get my drift? Either this happened, what you see on this card, or they stole his money, somebody, because it stands for theft. Follow me? Because when this happened on this card, that means somebody's stealing. So that's why I say theft or this. He wondering if it's his fault that this happened to him, or that he was stolen from, as far as a money deal, because he was interacting with drugs some kind of way, or somebody in that house, and he was in pain. Follow me? So we have right here that somebody wanted him to be a substitute some kind of way, or he wasn't going to be a substitute. Take it however it's flowing. He wanted balanced. He wanted balance. Somebody in there could be a Libra, or he could be a Libra, or act like one, but he is interested in balance. He was gorgeous. Follow me? And he is going to take any money given to him, because some kind of money scheme was going on. So he is going to take any money off it. So he was somebody was trying to convince him that they didn't take drugs, or they didn't drink. They was off or whatever. They don't drink. They ain't on drugs or whatever it is. And wanted him to believe. Unless it was him. But usually it'd be somebody to him, but it could have been him telling somebody he don't do something anymore. But usually it's out to him. But take it however it goes. Right? He is going to be that warrior. Follow me? And peace within, God said, would make a stable mind for him. Follow me? So we have right here that this is for his mother. And when I saw this over there too, I feel that he no longer here because of I'll love you forever. And this will be to his mother. Follow me? I'll love you forever, mommy, daddy. Be brave and bold in this thing. Because somebody was plunging in to take that shot at him. whichever way, verbally, mentally, physically, however, emotionally, because somebody wanted jointness with him. Somebody wanted him to collaborate, him to be courteous, get in this with me, and whatever they wanted, the money scheme or attack on him, whatever it was. God wanted him to make arrangements, Kadin, and get out of that camp, get out of that house. Get what God's saying. Because somebody was sneaky toward Kadin, get my drift, and they aimed for it. Because remember, somebody was slipping through the hallways, whichever way they were slipping through to get to Kadin, remember. So we have right here that somebody didn't look like him, fought him, physically, mentally, verbally, financially, or however, emotionally. He need to look around the corners and pay attention to the details and flaws as far as being in that house or that area or wherever he was at, as far as his house. He did a preview and he saw at one point he was on a battleground. And you know when you're on a battleground, when you're a soldier and you're on a battleground, you know you got to fight for your life. Right? You got to fight for your life. Not somebody, other soldier fight for your life. You got to fight for your own life. Somebody was chilling, trying to figure out, how am I going to fix this? Because we have right here, the family know, the company know, the friends know, the neighbors know, whoever it is, the job know, whoever it is, they know. Follow me. They know too. But can he cope? Can he cope that these people know that something happened to him? Follow me. We got another jointness card. He wanted jointness with the trailblazer. Money scheme or whatever this is. So we have right here, your struggle will lead you to the next best place to be. God was going to have him to the next best place to be. Just get out of that house and get in a safe place, positive place, not a negative place. If he had a hard time there with these people, he shouldn't stay stuck there. Get out of there, God's saying, because God had a safe place for him. Go to his parents' house or wherever, because he is entwined in gossip. Follow me. So we have right here that he was going to be going to court, or one of these people was going to be going to court, or they was going to be going to court back then, or they going to be going to court some kind of way this year, whenever God going to have it happen. Got to look at things realistically, the reality of things, because somebody like to grandstand among those people, and it's not kosher. Okay, because somebody wanted to know, he wanted to know how long it was going to be with a female. So I don't know if he liked a female in the house. I don't know if he liked a female in the house, in that house he was in. And he was wondering how long it was going to last, as far as if they was going to be friends, get along, going together, anything like that. Or we can turn it around to him. And if we turn it around to him, that means somebody treating him sissified, like he a chump. You get my drift, right? If we turn it around, somebody in there who had a money deal going on, a money scheme, was trying to find out how long it was going to be with him, and was treating him like a plaything, like he a chick, like he a sissy. Get what I'm trying to say? Saw. Right? So we have right here that, did he need to prosecute? Right? Because knowing this person, no matter, God says he was a star and he was a light. Kadin, right? Kadin Black I'm talking about, right? Follow me? Because we got the copping and downing. Either he was copping from these people, or one of these people was getting something from him, or however it's going. And one of them was down in the other. Or we can take it with, if a rape happened, copping means somebody trying to get, and that means somebody downing, going against, saying something negative about it. Follow me, if it's like that. And this is what God gave me over there. Okay, so let's just flow. Let me see if I can show you a picture of Kadin. God told me upstairs when I saw this story on that YouTube channel. When I saw his story, if you want to see his story, go over to that YouTube channel, Mr. Story Box. That's where I saw it. This when I was upstairs before I came down, and it got my attention. And God said it's time for him to come home. God even told me something else, but I need to see what else come out in the storyline, and then I'll say it at the end. I just don't want to say it ahead of time. Let me just see what it says in the storyline, the rest of the storyline, then I'll say it at the end. Okay? What God told me, right? What I heard in my mind, right? So, let me just show a picture of him. Kadin Black, Universe. Okay, Kadin Black. Okay, we got Kadin Black. I don't really want nobody's video. I'm just trying to see a picture of Kadin. This Kadin. Okay, well, this one he got glasses on. Let me show us. I'm trying to see something. Let me see his actual face without glasses on. Just bear with me for a minute. Okay, Kadin. Tell your story, Kadin. Your story is worth being told by Mr. Brass Love One, old enough to be your mama. So yeah, let's just flow. For Kadin, Universe, you said it's time for him to come home. God said it's time for him to come home. When you end up on this channel, God wants you. God wants justice. When you end up on this channel with the Brass Love One, God wants justice. God coming for you. And that's no joke. God coming for you. God letting you know it's spiritual justice need to be served in through the law. Let's just see. Trying to just have a photo. Let me just see how I can just find a photo. Bear with me. Image. Let me just see. I'm here on Tupac's Hail Mary. Hail Mary is a okay, here's here a picture of whoops. Here's a picture of shoot, why does it want to active one? Okay, let's just flow for a minute. Okay, just bear with me for a minute. I'm trying to get it where okay, Kadin. Okay, this is the best I can do because all of them keep going on kind of ways. I'm trying to make it where you can see the picture. So you can see Kadin Black, a 19-year-old that went missing December 17, 2022. His family haven't seen him since back then. He went to stay the night or stay with or whatever he did, visit some neighbors, some friends, or whoever these people are to him. So let's just see. I think he lived one place and he went to visit another place. Let's just see. I think he lived one place and he went to visit another place. I think he went to visit Pennsylvania. If that's not. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone because that's holding me up. So let me finish. Tell your story, Kadin. Tell your story. Is your story, Kadin? You know just what happened to you. Tell your story, Kadin. Tell your story to your family who love you, your family, your mother, your father, your siblings, and to the law, because that's who need to know. Okay. Tell your which one are you over here? This one jumping out. Over here, whatever this is. Tell your story, Kadin. Let's just go. The Brass Love One Healer Tarot 9 here on YouTube. flow. First card for Kadin. When certain kind of clothes did it. If he knew the person, should he tell? This a girl card though. Let's just float for a minute. Let me just say that's a girl card though. So I don't know. For him, I don't know what kind of clothes he would have that would be revealing. Pajamas. I don't know. Let's just flow a little bit. Well, I don't know. Let's just flow. Let me just flow. Oh my! See the XL card? That's a negative for Kadin. That's a negative card. This is a negative. I just said it and God let it drop. You saw it drop. So this is trafficking, or he got if he is working for these people any kind of way, he got fired. If he is going with a female, she broke up with him, or if he went in trafficking, or he got murdered, one or the other. And there's a witness. I gotta put it down because God evidently want that down. I'm hearing that song that I just heard the other day for the sign of Aquarius. Was he an Aquarius? Somebody took him for the world's greatest fool. That means somebody did some tricking of him. This is all universal about it. Somebody gonna say they sorry, or they said they were sorry to him before he went missing about something. Let's just flow universe. You know all about it. It's time. God says it's time for Kadin to come home. God said it's time for Kadin to come home. And you know where he at. So it's time for him to come home. Time for him to come home. God says time for him to come home. So we got white life. If not racist, we got somebody dominating, want him to be submissive, controlling, anything like that. Whoa. There's a negative in this card too. Breaking them off like a twig on a tree. It goes like the other one. Trafficking, murder, firing them from a job, or a female broke up with him. Take it however it goes. So let's just flow, universe. Let's start with this one for Kadin. Okay, we have right here, when revealing clothes did it. If he knew the person, should he tell? Right? On him or on her. So some kind of way he had certain kind of clothes on, because it's his storyline. And somebody did something to him, whatever they did. Flirted, touched them, or whatever they did. Because that's what this card means, but it's usually a female card. Unless he did something to somebody. So if I turn around and say he did something to somebody, should somebody tell on him, a female, if he touched a female, flirted or whatever? Get what I'm saying? But this really supposed to be his card. Somebody to him. You heard me, right? So let's just go here. Jobs it was neutral. The billboards, it's a job card where it wasn't a lot of work going on for him or whatever. Or he couldn't get work or anything as far as work and making money. He was coping, follow me, for defeat, with a defeat of failing. So he saw something clear, something supernatural. This is the dying card. Follow me? Because we got right here somebody, we got to just put it with somebody murdered him. Somebody's a witness though. Somebody wanted to make a pocket full at work. Some kind of way he is in a money scheme with somebody at that house. He was holding on to a dormant behavior, or this person he was hooked on to. He is wondering was it his fault or somebody blamed him for something. Somebody he was tangled up with, as far as any of them people in that house, wherever he was staying at. Okay? His eyes lied. I'm saying it, I'm turning the card around. His eyes lied about the connection with whoever these people are. His eyes lied. Get what I'm trying to say? somebody apologized, or they gonna apologize. Follow me, if they haven't, to him before he went missing, before this situation happened, because it's looking like he was murdered. Follow me? They apologized before then, or they're gonna apologize some kind of way after this video, whenever it happens. Follow me? Because they want to be able to cope, or they've been trying to cope. Saying I'm sorry just releases this person, but the person meant to do what the person did to Kadin. Something's on the internet as far as this person, Kadin, because he wanted sensitivity and tenderness. Because we got right here that no matter his climb, he had to keep wait a minute, I'm saying it wrong. It's dark over here. He wanted to get to full bloom, or this person he's connected to wanted to get to full bloom. That means make money, get up there, or him. However it's going. No matter his climb, he had to keep God front and center, God said. That's the wrong card. No matter what came negative to him, he always had to stand tall, or he did stand tall. Because some kind of way he might have complained, or somebody to him, and somebody told him cover that emotion. They ain't caring about how he felt about whatever. Because this card says he still stood tall no matter what. Because he wanted tenderness and sensitivity. And then he got the emotions card, cover that emotion. Person ain't caring about how he felt. Because he wanted to be sincere and be secure, right? Himself. So we got somebody who treated him like an animal. He's tired of bowing down to whoever this is, was treating him like an animal, controlling, dominating, wanting him to be submissive, or whatever this person was like. Either somebody talked to him about how he eats, or he was talking to somebody about how they eat, or somebody was going to talk to him about how he ate, or anything like that. He eat a certain way, or somebody in that house eat a certain way, if not vegan. Follow me? So we had right here, he saw that he was on the battlefield because he was dealing with somebody who was either racist, got racist tendencies to him, somebody who wanted to dominate, wanted him to be submissive, controlling, think they know it all, or whatever was going on with somebody he saw he was on the battlefield with. Because somebody wanted him to get in it. Just wait, I'm game, I'm in. So he got in this money deal or whatever with whoever this is, or he got out, or he wanted out, or anything like that, and somebody's mad that he didn't want no parts of it, or he got in, however it's flowing. Since this coming behind it, I think he got out because this a negative coming behind it. Somebody broke him off like a twig on a tree, got rid of him. That's what it means in this storyline. God told him to get out of this mess, Kadin, because somebody was running up his peace, or somebody was running up bills. So I'm going to say with his storyline that these people was running up his peace. Follow me. So let's just flow. And that's how it's going so far with Kadin. So many names that sound almost alike. I got to make sure I say it right. Or I can just say Mr. Black. But I'm just going to try to say Kadin. Okay, Kadin. Tell your story, Kadin. Because God says it's time for you to come home, Kadin. God says it's time for you to come home. God says it's time for you to come home. It's time. Bring Kadin home. It's time for Kadin to come home to people who love him, his family, his friends. It's time for Kadin to come home, God said upstairs. Tell me some more of your story, Kadin. Tell some more of your story. Now, somebody named Phil. Well, what is this? moving this year? No. Are you going to be moving this year? No. Okay, let's flow. I see a trafficking card and a job card. So let's just flow. They noisy. Bear with me. So we have focus is it's money. They say you getting that job. Yes, he was getting a job. So some kind of way where whoever these people he's connected to, some kind of way I feel he was going to do some work with these people. Or he was telling these people he was going to get a job, a real job, anything like that. Because this is a card, this is a card, it's a foster care, but this is a card when somebody got you for money. So he was at these people's house, whoever house he was at, friends or whoever these people are, but they had him for money. That means you make money off the person. Some kind of way. You make money off that person. However it is, you need them to make you money, anything like that. Because it's a foster parent, so we can just say he was there a little bit, staying a night or however long he was there, and they was like kind of serving as family, right? But still, they had him for money. What he can be able to bring in for them, anything like that. So we have right here, we got race. So somebody there had a race problem. Race is always going to be here. Somebody need to get a grip, right? Somebody had a race problem bad. Okay, it wasn't extra. It was extraordinary, and he had to send it back to the son to return that thing back because somebody got racial with him in there, right? In that house, healthcare industry or working with seniors would be his path. He was an earth angel. I see. So let's just flow for you, Kadin. Tell your story, Kadin. Among the wolves. I'm hearing among the wolves. The wolves, right? He's seen it now. Okay, what's next, God? I see it now. I see it now, God. He was among wolves at one point. Okay, so it says right here that he had a blank look on his face or one of these people or more than one, however it's flowing. He had to see. So what's next? They was trying to tear him down. 1, 2, or how many in that household he was at. He was jet setting it. Was juicy with these people. Okay, so we have right here that somebody facilitated something, but he shouldn't have went with it. So if they said something and he said something back, however it is, did something, went somewhere, or whatever it is, he shouldn't have did it. Bottom line. Somebody say, come on down here, get in this money scheme with me. He shouldn't have did it. Get what God's saying. Come over to my house. God's saying he shouldn't have did it, whatever it was. So we have right here, you are moving this year. And it says no. God wanted him to stay put because he actually went to somebody's house and stayed a little while or whatever. God saying no. Because God's saying right here, the card before, somebody facilitating, he shouldn't have went. So that would be like moving. He should have stayed put. Okay, let's flow. He had to seek what he is looking for. And freedom was calling for him, but will he answer freedom? So some kind of way he felt it was freedom by going to these people's house, I guess. But God said he had to seek what he was looking for. But freedom was calling for him. Will he answer to get out of these people's house? Because God wanted him out. But he felt like it was time for him to begin. And he just went ahead when he went there. But God says it's obvious. Right? And he was going to be scared of nothing. So he went where he went, and that was to this house here. So the next one is, he was holding on to their life. He is holding on to his life. He had to be strong for the best outcome, but he is holding on for his life, to his life. Because it was fussing, complaining. Somebody was complaining, fussing, fighting. I'm gonna take the fighting out. I mean, I don't want to put words in unless I see a fighting card. If I see a fighting card, I'm going to say it. fussing, competing with him, somebody in that house. He wanted to know if he could trust a guy, and God says no with this card. He's not to be trusted, Kadin. But God says that he was sticking around fire right here with no nonsense lessons. Whoever, the person or the family in general, or whoever God talking about in this household, it was fire. He wasn't learning his lesson. They are like green, I meant to say. He was rallying, still fussing some kind of way. Let's just flow in the rest, you know all about it. God says it's time for Kadin to come home. So open your mouths and tell the cops where Kadin at so he can come home to his family, the people who love him. We got 12. We got at least 3 people might know. At least 3 people is involved. At least 2 people involved. At least 1 person involved. Somebody could have been 21. Oh, shoot. So this is card stand for anything. Trafficking, jobs, trafficking, prison, army, picking. Somebody picking in the order of they picking certain kind of people for whatever assignment, whatever they want. So he was hooked to something like that. So I don't see no, this could be a trafficking card also, but I have to see. So far, it don't look like it's trafficking with his storyline so far. So I can take this as whoever these people are that he was hooked to some kind of way. They was picking certain people to do certain things, so they picked him. Right? I heard guinea pig. They picked him. They picked him. Whoever this is. Certain kind of people. Less fortunate. Can I say less fortunate? That's what I'm hearing. Less fortunate. They picked him. He was ecstatic because he might have thought things he was getting somewhere and something was good, but it was not. Things was not going to be good. He thought it might was going to be good. So we have right here that somebody asked him what he was going to do about it because somebody wanted him to be strictly theirs. So with this card right here, somebody was picking some kind of way, wanted him to be strictly theirs. They might have wanted him to do some work for them or anything like that. Or somebody was flirting. What you going to do about it? Is you going to join in? You going to get in this money scheme with me? Or you going to be my person or whatever is going on here? Somebody need to be checked. Somebody need a soul support. I need to check their soul. Need a soul search. Do some soul searching. Him or whoever this person is. Okay, let's see. Somebody was trying to figure out how to fix something. We got 7. We got a 7, so I don't know. The 7 people. 7 for the month, I don't know. So my birthday could be in the 7th month, could be on the 7th day. I don't know what the 7th. Door number 7, road 7, street 7. I even heard burial plot 7, whatever this 7 is, right? Let's just flow. God says it's time for Kadin to come home. So you need to open your mouth and tell the authorities where Kadin at so Kadin can come home. It's time, God says, for Kadin to come home. I'm hearing it's cool out there. Time for Kadin to come home. Bring Kadin home. You done had your way. Now it's time for him to have his way. Because you was dominating, controlling, racist, and everything else go with it. Wanting him to be submissive. Time for him to come home, God says. It's time. Okay? It's jumping out. It's sitting there, so I guess I'll take that. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Do you see the life right there? Do you see the life? What is the cost of a life? Can we really be friends? Can we really be friends? He had a time with somebody in there where he saw that whoever was not his friend, and somebody was trying to still be friends after doing something to him. So God telling Kadin right here, what's the cost of a life, Kadin? Got to get away from there. We got life 2 times. Oh my goodness, all these negative. All 3 of these are negative. All 3 of these are negative. Doom is the last resort. You see that card, don't you? It was a countdown to recovery for Kadin, and doom was the last resort because he went through something in that house. Can we really be friends after what you did to me? God says, what's the cost of your life? Okay, here's another life card. Get ready to be in charge of his own life. God wanted him to be in charge, or he was going to get ready to be in charge and leave there, anything like that. He had to move fast from what was calling him forward. That is to take charge of his life and get out of there. So we have right here, he was isolated. He said, why did I even believe you? He was scaling things out for a rosy summer, maybe trying to make some money or whatever, thinking, I guess he was going to have a certain kind of job or whatever was going on here, or whatever this is. But seemed like he got tricked some kind of way, whatever's going on here. He had to refuse to stay in a puddle because it would keep him wet. The universe is driven to guide him to his path or where he'll go, because staying with these people was going to keep it where he don't grow. And God wanted him to make a move and get out of it, but he was moving fast. So I feel he was going to leave, or he was on his way leaving, or anything about leaving, but I feel he got stopped. Because if he know all the secrets or whatever it is to know, people usually don't want to let you go if you know things because they feel you want to tell them, or they did something to you, period. So if he was raped some kind of way, they definitely don't want that out. Or money scheme. Let's just see. Universe, I'm trying to. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, universe. Is these people going to be caught? God, you said upstairs it's time for Kadin to come home. You said it's time for Kadin to come home. It's time for him to come home. The 4th, maybe the 4th of April, the 4th. I hit 4, the 4th. April is the 4th month. You Kadin, is this you? Is this you, Kadin? Come in your storyline, Kadin. Kindred spirit, come in your storyline, Kadin. They are noisy, I meant to say. Bear with me. They noisy, and they all like the ring. Some of them, right? We got number 5, God's number of grace. God giving grace to whoever you are that's responsible for Kadin being missing. God giving you grace. He needed to go home to look for work because it seemed like he's going to trying to make money some kind of way or whatever here, or needed money. I think it's going his jobs and money. Doing God's mission without love making. Okay, you enjoy other men. I'll run out. Wait a minute. You enjoy other men. It's okay, but I'll run out. So somebody in that house, somebody, it say doing God's mission without love making. You enjoy other men, but I want out. So somebody came on to Kadin, or even raped Kadin, you get what I'm saying? Or flirted with Kadin, however you want to take it. He wanted out. He wanted out of that house and to get out of that place. Doing God's mission. So if these people or whoever it is in that house or whoever it is call themselves doing God's mission and helping them and letting them stay there or taking them in or whatever they call themselves doing God's mission. But somebody wasn't getting no love making. Right? But then on the other side it say you enjoy other men. That means we got a woman who flirting and messing around with other men, or we got a man that's flirting with another man. Get my drift. So somebody could have been flirting with him in that house. Like the card say, enjoy other men. But Kadin said, I want out. Okay, so we have right here that whoever wanted him to get into it like a socket connection, get in the thing with me. Feel something, get in this with me. But Kadin got put out because Kadin wasn't getting into it, and it was heartbreaking. Because somebody, going this bad, look at the cushions card. Somebody wanted to touch on him and see how far they can go. Or they took shortcuts and getting to where he was, period, to do anything to him. He lost his cushions, Kadin and Mittens. His cushions meaning he got put out that house or he got murdered. Follow me. But you don't realize that Mr. Black, let me take it to Mr. Black. Mr. Black, because his name is something like different names, so it's making me mess up a little bit because there's so many names out here that's twisted around. I'm going to go with Mr. Black. That's easier. Mr. Black existed for a bigger reason than what he thought, what you thought, because this person was an earth angel right here. I'm ready to be guided to my path. So his path right here with this card would be God. He in spirit, because all these is negative. Is my dad, my real dad. Oh my goodness. Is my dad, my real dad. Should I take this out, Lord? Because I don't want no problems with the parents. Let's just flow for a minute. I can take this to those people he is living with. I don't know if he's living with these people or what. So let me just take it this way. Is my dad my real dad? No, right? So we can take it with this man or whoever it was. It had to be somebody in charge of the house that was old enough to be his father probably in that house. It got to be somebody. There's a man of the house in that house. Is this person his father? No. But this person was serving as a father. Get my drift? Because he was living in this house with these people or whoever this is. And somebody was serving as a father figure. Person not his father. So maybe God's saying that's the person. Whoever the person is, the oldest in that house, that's serving as a father figure. Get my drift? I'm sorry. 10 o'clock. Okay, we got 10 o'clock. Something could have happened 10 o'clock. Sorry about that. Okay. Person was spending their time abusing him. This father figure. Because I'm going to look at it as a father figure. That's not his real father. But he was in this house with this person that's old enough to be like a father. So I got to take it that way. Because this says my father, my real father. And if his real actual father is his father, we got to focus on some person in this house that's a father figure. Somebody old enough to be his father in this house. See what that is. He pinpointed it and he complained that he is being abused verbally, physically, mentally, or however by his father figure. That person there. So we have right here that, see, we got another rape card. Or we can take it to theft, remember? We can take it to theft. But if that other rape card come out, I'm going to take it a whole nother way. So we can take it with theft, right? Because rape is theft, okay? So I can take it with, we can take it there, but we got somebody who enjoy other men. Get what I'm saying? So we have that. He is in his feelings. Or this person was glancing at the moon, so that's nighttime. He was seeking help for a rape or seeking help for being stolen from. So I can take it two ways, right? He's trying to get along in this house. Follow me? God wanted him to be a hard worker and make no more excuses as far as getting work and getting a job. So we have that he turned on the on and off switches in his life, and he create the walls of harm and safe. That means if he fussing with somebody, get away from the fuss. If he in a place that feels dangerous, is dangerous, get out of that place, Mr. Black. Follow me? He wanted to plant his fortune, and he took his best shot. Or somebody in that house, right, took their best shot. Father figure, because we got a father right there, right? Or the person took their best shot to plant their fortune, and that means murder him, bury him, or however you want to put it, right? Because I got to take the cards all kind of way. Okay? Not here. You need to work on this problem with this person, because it was some problem with this person here. We have right here that information and dealing with a resource. So if he was dealing with some kind of resource, maybe trying to get work or whatever, or he is dealing with this man right here, dealing with a resource as far as getting some information as far as a resource or something maybe he needed, agency or whatever this is with that card. Let me take this as jumping out. So let's just take this. Hopefully this might be it for Mr. Black. I don't know. Mr. Black, tell your story, universe. You know about it. So we have that. He is dealing with somebody who is sadistic, who needs soul support. Could be a Gemini. Anybody in that house could be a Gemini or him, or act like the Gemini two-faced comrade. Let's just put the universe. Okay, he had to take baby steps in his thinking, because he is dealing with a serpent, and you know what a serpent does, right? Always like to call this card the devil. Follow me? He is resistant to hold this person accountable at first, right? But maybe at the end he complained and he tried to do it. Okay, he is dealing with the police or a leader. We are true friends. He thought he was true friends with somebody in that house, or more than one person, one main person, but he said he was done. He done. Because he was an enabler for whoever this person had financial gain. Follow me? A push up money, somebody trying to make money, a money lover. Follow me? So like I said right here, he's dealing with the blue-eyed brother, and that is a cop, a white person, or I had to make it a leader lately because of this came out in the storyline for somebody who was black, right? So that means it could be any leader. I had to make it a leader card. Get my drift? Leader, cop, boss. I can even make it a boss. The boss is still a white person. Get my drift? Or somebody trying to rob you. Your boss don't want to give you your money. A cop patting you down. Or we got a leader of whatever sort that's just controlling you, trying to take your integrity. Follow me. So God's saying right here for Mr. Black, you'll have to he had to let his past go. These people evidently and anything else that was negative in his past that wasn't helping him grow, because he couldn't function as the human God wanted him to function as. He would be dysfunctional. Get what God's saying? So we have that. We got the peephole and the angel. So I'm feeling like right now that I'm the angel. I feel like I'm the angel, and the peephole is my video. So the law can look into this. The peephole, look into this again. Open it up. If the case closed, open it up and look in the peephole. Crack that door, open it up and look in the peephole. Follow me? To bring Mr. Black home, because God says it's time for him to come home. And somebody in that house knows where he is. Period. He said, no more, I'm ready. So he might was trying to go home, get out, or whatever was going on here. Because he rose to the occasion given to him. No longer will he be filtered by nobody in that house controlling him, because he is dealing with a kinkster who wanted to supersize. Follow me? So we got number 14, number 40. Once somebody could be 41 years old. Dealing with 5 again. God's number of grace. God giving whoever you are grace to stand up and be a man and tell the truth and bring Mr. Black home to his family. Because you need to filter your ways, because you're tearing his emotions down. Because Mr. Black was like a child to you when it was all over with. I know the law say 18 and 19 you grown, but as long as teen and back you want name, you are a teenager. Period. He was old enough to be young enough to be your kid. And you took whole advantage. He wanted his mother right here, but she's not there. His mother is not emotionally available because she was not around where he was at when this was happening to him, and he wanted his mama right here. Period. God said he bring blessings. It's looking like he wasn't a bad person right here at all. Blessings mean good. But you people didn't even like him. God saying it. They don't even. Oh no, he's saying it because he saw after a while some kind of way as far as how he was treated. They don't even like me. Because he was staying the night at this house, and whoever house it was, they had a lot of money, or somebody wanted him to lay down for money. Get what I'm saying? That mean undress, if you don't know what I'm talking about. Because God says it's time for him to come home, and it's time for him to come home. Period. He stood up to whoever it was, and whoever didn't like it, because somebody wanted him to collaborate. But God says, Mr. Black, anything that is rushed is not worth taking. Money deal, money scheme, laying down with somebody for money, or whatever this person wanted. Follow me? He had to see what God said he was. God said he a pioneer. Or this person wanted to be a pioneer and think he could be the first one to do a certain thing. But God's saying he was a pioneer. But he didn't know he was a pioneer. But I'm saying it in the story now. God says that Mr. Black was a pioneer. He is an earth angel. God had plans for this young man. His life was bigger. And things was intended for his life bigger than what anybody could imagine, even himself, because God had plans for him. My lawyer says this person won't be getting a lawyer. But you're going to need one, so you might as well get prepared to get your lawyer and give up. where Mr. Black at, because you know where he at. God said you know where he at. I don't like when people who's grown up people take advantage of younger people. I don't care nothing about what the law said that they grown at 18 and 19. Teen mean teen. God didn't want him to be taught. Don't be talked down to because he showed his emotions. What kind of way he showed his emotions? These are light green, the ones you barely can see. You're just going to hear me say what it is. He need not be talked down to because he showed his emotions. Follow me. Okay? No matter his crime, he had to keep God front and center. Because in showing whatever emotions he showed, he was getting talked down to, period. So he was mistreated. These people was treating him like he was a needy case. You know, people take advantage of people when they see that people don't have a home, or they feel like nobody around to help them, nobody care about them, or whatever be going on with the person. People, they seek the opportunity and they take advantage. Whatever the opportunity strikes. I got a card to say that, but I don't know if it's going to come out. And they just take advantage. Oh, this is somebody I can use and take advantage of. And just do what I want. And nobody going to care. Nobody going to know I did it or whatever it is that people thinking about. I hate when grown-ups take advantage of young people. People, period, taking advantage of another person. But especially grown people taking advantage of a younger person. I hate that. You're supposed to be the example. You're supposed to be the teacher, the leader, to help them in a positive way. I'm hearing scum. Let's just follow with this peeking out. What is this one? No, what is this? I do have money out there. No. He thought he was going to be getting some money, but things ain't go like he planned. Okay, Lord, let's just see. I'm trying to end it. Okay, Mr. Black, come out in your storyline. So far, I'm seeing what I'm seeing, but I'm trying to end it. Mr. Black, tell your story. Tell the rest of your story to your family, the people who love you, and to the law. Because it's corporate. It's time for him to go down. It's time for you to go down, sir. It's time for you to go down, sir. You're going down, sir. You're going down. You're going down. Because he's not around, baby. Your whole world's gonna turn upside down. Going down. You're going down, sir. The world gonna turn boop. You treated him like scum. Like his life was not worthy. He had father, relatives, siblings, or whoever he had, I don't know, and his mother and who all that love him. And you act like his life was just a bug on the floor. And I got a problem with people who treat people like that. So I want you caught. I want you caught. If I could put the cuffs on you, I want you caught. I hate when people do that. People treat people's lives like they a bug on the floor. Or just a piece of trash, piece of garbage. You got racist in you anyway. So that make it even worse. Stinking racist. Okay, let's just flow. Well, you think you're better than. And you're not better than anybody, sir. I'm letting you know. Okay? So we have right here that he was thinking. He walked away. He was walking some kind of way. He did some kind of walking right there. He walked away. If he turned away from this person and walked, he did that. Outside, limited light. You got a 10. Could have been 10. I said 10 over there. You heard me say 10 early. Could have been 10. I don't know. So we have right here, there's their own money business. Stop letting this person hurt or worry him in his life. So this man is not an ex of his, but we can say an ex-friend. Ex-friend. Because this man's supposed to have been friends with him. This man or this household or whoever these people are. So seeing an ex here means that he no longer wanted to be friends with these people or with this person. And money business was a focus. He looked different. Because he wasn't white. Not the person I'm looking at, right? So that means that he was different. But he was adorable. Follow me? So it says right here, being different just means he stood on his own. Follow me? He had to beware the Lord thinker. This man who lured him, made him think he was going to be making money, getting some deal, what this man was saying. There's one main culprit. We got 601, maybe June the 1st. I don't know. Maybe. Oh my goodness, look at this. You can't go no. He wasn't a Negro because he is a mixed person. He was mixed. But God calling him a Negro because he got color. Get my drift, right? So we got to go with this card. Because he mixed, right? He brown look like, right? So God going to bring this card out. This person wanted to seek revenge on the Negro. Get what the card's saying. Universe, you know all about it. That slid. So we got dad again. Person not his father, but this person could be old enough to be his father, whoever this person is. I thought I just had this card. Do I have two of them? Oh, okay. Well, this for his real dad then. Because it says, is my dad my real father? Yes. So his real dad, who he come from, is his real father. Yes. That person over there that was serving as a dad or a person in charge of the house or a parent or whatever he was supposed to have been acting like, he's not his father. He didn't act like he's supposed to act and protect him and treat him decent like a father or like a person should if they older than the person. Is walking all over him. Gathering up information about him, walking all over him. Okay, I don't know. It says, well, he don't have to have curly hair, but he is dealing with somebody who didn't look like him and was another race. Don't have to be Indian, but whatever the person's race was and hair was not like Mr. Black's. Is my real dad my father? Yes. Is that person over there his father? No. He was like a father figure because this person was old enough to be a father figure, whoever this man is. Let's just flow. If it hurts, God said he needed to voice it, and he was talking to this man about it. He is going to be strong, rough, handsome, and know when to make the right moves, and he did. Okay? It was life altering. This is life altering. Because maybe the person did something again that made something life altering because somebody insisted on a time period with him following. So we have with this card, they like green. He is feeling his feelings, or this person was. Person was going to come get him, or he's going to go get somebody because somebody was starving for power here with him. But he had to make sure this person was an adult and don't just look like one because it could fool him, because this person was right and mature. Person came after him, but God says this person is guilty as charged and you're going to be on letterhead, sir. So we have let me see, they like green. he decided he was making a change, and he was telling this man he making a change, he getting out, he leaving, or he don't want to be in the deal, or whatever this is. Believe what you wish. I'm making a change. I'm changing up my life. I'm getting a real job. I'm leaving, or whatever he was saying. Follow me? Because this man did plenty of good. He couldn't hold this person up. God said, don't hold this person up, and this person's wrong because the person do plenty of good. Because just because some people do good stuff, some people can do bad stuff too. And just because they do good stuff, the bad stuff, you want to push that to the side, because God said he wasn't holding this person accountable. God says it's time for Mr. Black to come home, sir. And you need to lead the cops to where you got him at, because you know where you at. No, you're not true friends. No, you're not real friends. You never was his friend or his family friend in the first place. You always had something undercover, racist stuff going on with you, looking down, always. They just didn't see it on the surface. It's that secret card come out, universe. Or, I don't know, let's just see what God bring out. I'm trying to end it now, universe, for Mr. Black. Kadin Black. A young man who had lots of life to live, an earth angel. God, you wanted to do some big things here on the earth, that was murdered, because it looked like he was murdered by this person who's the head of the house, old enough to be his dad, it seemed like, or tried to act like he was his father. He had a father. You're not his father, sir. He had a father. Okay? It says right here that I'm ready to love in a healthy way. Healthy mean loving himself. So he's ready to love in a healthy way. And loving himself means that he have loving in a healthy way. That means he was ready to look at, I don't like how these people treat me, or this person treating me, so I'm going to stand up to it. That means you loving in a healthy way. You standing up to somebody. But whoever this is didn't like the sounds of him. They're tired of the sounds of him. Usually this card go with when you kill somebody. Can I just be frank? I don't see the murder card come down, but I saw other ones. Here's the God card over here. God needed to intervene to change up something with him and somebody, because a person did something cruddy. Get what I'm saying? Or this could stand for the jury. This person won't want the jury to be lenient, because this person won't want the jury to come up with, get everything together for a speedy recovery so he can feel good. But if Mr. Black was raped, he had to suit things up for a speedy recovery. Follow me? Because something was plain and simple. Because this person was covering all this person's bases. Because the family gonna get the truth out of a story otherwise. Because this person made Mr. Black disappear without a trace. Nobody heard nothing from Mr. Black. Mr. Black wouldn't be just going somewhere, leaving town, don't tell his parents where he at, unless he had problems with his parents. So we got a negative card right here. That's a bad card. Why I say it's a bad card? Anybody in the car is bad. Who's riding the car, who's in the car is bad news. If he got in the car, it's bad news. Get what I'm saying? That's flow. He might have thought a girl was pretty. Or we got somebody who was looking at him thinking he was cute and handsome. Because jobs was scarce during COVID time, right? So, she know all about it. Here's a COVID card coming right back out. Lapse in it. That is jobs. Father gonna get the truth of the story otherwise. Because somebody was covering their bases. Follow me? Something's plain and simple. We have right here that somebody souping things up for a speedy recovery. He was, if he got raped by somebody, or if a trial happened. And I feel like if somebody trying to do something like that, that's what you call that plea deal thing, right? Somebody want to just make it nice and fast. Want the jury to be kind and nice to you, but you ain't have no kindness toward Mr. Black, right? Because you did something cruddy to Mr. Black. God had to intervene, or you just didn't even want to hear what God had to say, Because if you're a racist, you don't want to hear nothing God got to say, because God don't condone racists. You was in a car that was a bad car, or he got in it with you, or anything like that. You made him disappear without a trace. Maybe you thought he was handsome, or he thought a female at your house was pretty. Take it however it goes. But God says, love heals, love don't hurt. And he had to see that love heals in whoever you are, and you and whoever else in the house. You showed him hurt. So here we got the parent card. Parents should not walk away. Will I ever know who born me? So we got his parents, whichever parent, I don't know which parent. Both of his parents should not walk away. He went away from his parents and went to these people's house, right? So, well, I never ever know who born me. So some kind of way deep down, as far as his parents, I don't know how he got along with his parents. I don't know if he knew them deep down inside, because just because you live in the house with your parents don't mean you know your parents deep down. Some people might say, oh, I didn't know my father was like that, or I didn't know my mother was like that, because you don't know all about your parents. Get what I'm saying? So his parents might have been separated. I don't know with this card, right? Parents shouldn't walk away, right? Or we got him at this house with these people, and somebody was like a parent there, and the person walked away, did whatever to him, and just walked on away. And he didn't know the person deep down like he should have. The person served as a parent, was old as a parent, or anything as far as a parent, uncle, or whatever this person is old enough to be like, right? So he is going to embrace his growth when he went there in the first place, because jobs was scarce. Follow me? Or this person was going to embrace his growth, because somebody was talking through the extension, pillow talk through the extension. That means Karen talk, nice talk, or some girl in that house he liked, he was talking extension, talking through the extension, pillow talk to her. If there's a girl there that he liked with this card up here, right? I don't know. It don't have to be a girl he liked at the house, but if it was one, he is talking pillow talk to her through the extension, and he wanted to extend it in person. If it's a female at that house, if it's nothing like that, we talking about somebody thought he looked handsome. Follow me? A male thought he looked handsome, and pretty much wanted him to talk Karen and nice to him on the phone, and wanted him to come to the house. Anything like that. But he knew nothing about nobody. Was gonna flirt with him, anything like that. He didn't know anything like that, no. Yeah, you're getting a reading from myself, the brass loved one. Okay, now we got the ex. So we got to put it with this person, ex-friend, these people here, whoever it was in that house. Somebody, God naming one main person, whoever this is. And I'm going to put it with the person in charge, or the man in charge, or somebody who like old enough to be an uncle or father, or whoever, older than him, whoever this grown-up is. The person feels nobody's perfect, but God said this person was not for him. He needed to get away from this person. But after a while, he saw himself that he needed to get away. But when I feel he's trying to get away, the person came after him. He was nervous about losing his job, losing friendship, or this person. Switch it around. This person is nervous as far as losing his job, or losing his relationship with whoever he was hooked to. Switch it around. He had to revamp this man, whoever it is, and he's working all night, or however he's working as far as making money, or Mr. Black had to, anything like that, or God wanted him to as far as getting a legitimate job, because this wasn't legitimate, because I saw the money scheme, and that means it's not legitimate. Okay, he's wishing for a good decision, but God said he's hand in hand with the enemy, this man who deceived him, somebody of service, somebody old enough to be his father, his uncle, or whoever this man, he was a grown up over him. whoever this person was, somebody of service, somebody who said, yeah, I help you, or you can stay here a couple weeks, or whatever this person's service, often service, but he is deceived. I'm trying to end this. Let me see. Lately, it was justified some kind of way. It was justified that this person deceived him, and he saw that the person deceived him at that time. So we have right here that I must get past this and continue my life. I'm still handsome. I must not forget this. So when his storyline with this card is, back then he got raped for real, I feel. Because this card shouldn't come out just because he didn't get his money. That's when somebody do something to you worse. So somebody chose and decided to stick a fork in him, or he chose to stick a fork in these people. That mean get away from there. Because he did walk, turn around and walk, like I told you, right? So we have right here, did what he do, and the only thing I saw he did was decided he wanted out. He wanted to go home, or he was fussing. I don't see nothing else he did to anybody at that house. Did what he do, these are like green, want what somebody did back to him. Get my drift. If somebody step on your feet, do that mean you're supposed to murder them? If they sit on your car, do it mean you're supposed to murder them? Get what I'm trying to say with this card, okay? Whatever he did, and which I don't see he did nothing but decide he don't want to be in a deal, and decide that he gonna fuss it back or whatever, or walk away. Somebody took him as a plaything. Okay, so we have right here that circumstances stopped him from pregnant for a lifetime. That means living, getting married, having kids, having jobs, having friends, anything, having life. Get what I'm saying? Circumstances stopped that. And the circumstances was all these things that you saw me put on the table that broke him up away from whoever this person is in this house, or the whole household period, whoever it is. Circumstances. He didn't want to be friends no more. And circumstances stopped him from living. I'm trying to end it. Okay, universe, one more. If it's just one more for Mr. Black, universe, you know all about it. This young man. But I don't see nothing he did but back out and fuss back and walk away, say he leaving. That's all I see that he's doing. He put total trust in these people, this main culprit, and everybody else, I guess, there. He put his trust. He was Lord, God said, deceived by somebody of service that's supposed to have been helping him. Got him isolated. And that's what happened. He was isolated. Okay, universe, give me. Hopefully, if my stomach growl, I'm sorry because I haven't ate yet. I came straight down to do this for Mr. Black. Okay, he's seeking refuge, wasn't he? In somebody's house, right? Living there. But these people, this person was posing as what the person wasn't. An honest, decent person and friend, or whatever this person was supposed to have been to him. Okay? But was his leaders, his God, any kind of leader? This person in general, any kind of leader. Because was he molded to a religion? Or just a pack of rules that somebody want to give you? So it says right here that is stuff on a phone, cell phone, follow me, videos, text, numbers, whatever it is, or on camera, some kind of phone that could help in his case. But did any of that get checked? He wanted to free himself. That means talk, face a situation. Follow me. The power stays with the wife, not with the ex, because he is being jerked around. So with this storyline, if this person was a married person or anything like that, or had a wife, had somebody, or whatever this is, this person was jerking him around. Follow me? Because the person did what the person did to him jerking him around. Get my drift? So if it don't go like that, we're going to take it with the power stays with his real parents, not with this man who was trying to act like he is a father, or he is controlling like a father, who was jerking him around. So he is marveling at the gate and loving it, going to make money or having a job or whatever. But eventually, some kind of way, something didn't smell right. Get my drift? Because he was getting teased, picked on, talked down to, humiliated or whatever. Racist slurs, all kind of things start coming after a while. Because this person showed the person's true colors shining through. Get what I'm saying? He's intellectual though. We got number 11. Something as far as the 11. Here he is. It's a sad card. I hate this card. This is a sad card. He wanted to go home. This is a desperate card. He wanted to go home. It's doom. It's like it's doom. If he need help, he need to reach out. So I don't know where his phone was where he couldn't reach out. I don't know. Somebody was getting high, barrel crack. So right here, he ran from his problems right here. It is easy to leave things to others and escape. So let's go with the first side. He hooked himself onto this man family, this man or whoever it is in that house. One main culprit. And ran from his problems home, wherever he was living at. He ran from them and he hooked himself onto this man. It's one main person, seemed like God talking about. He ran from his problems home and hooked himself on because he's marveling at something that seemed like it was good, and that is making some money or whatever. But he ain't know all the details. That's the thing about it. It's easy to leave things to others and escape. So he didn't find out all the details and everything he needed to about whatever it is. He left it to this man to decide everything, to work out everything, the kinks or whatever it was. Right? So we have right here that somebody wanted to spend time with him some kind of way, and he wanted to know the back end, where this getting me at, where this going, where this taking me at, how long it's going to take, or whatever he wanted to know. Because somebody wanted to spend some kind of time. So we got the portal, the internet, the television. Something might be on it. He might have met somebody on it, or something is on it, or whatever's going on with it. Because this person was questioning his ability to be a star, just to be anybody, even in life. An engineer, a doctor. Because remember, this person looking down on him anyway, because he's picking certain kind of people, so he figured anyway, he got racist in him, or he racist period, or what was going on with this person. Follow me? He is the common denominator in this thing though, Mr. Black. If he changes identity, go gay, go trans, or clash, it won't work with this man. So we had right here, he had to accept it and try harder in love or in business. Right? He had to be his own chia person, God says. And we got flowery and green, so bushes, any kind of bushes might have been around that house, or greenery in a house, or just green tablecloths, curtains, clothing, or whatever. Might have been near him some kind of way. I'm hearing he could be wrapped in something flowery, sheep, if there's anything like that. Let's just flow. Okay, a mirror is meant to show him the truth. And he had to look with both his eyes and see that what this person was treating him like, or whatever it was God wanted him to see. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to end this. Okay, somebody told him to go somewhere, and he went. He wasn't familiar with a place, and he went with somebody. Maybe there's a main man. He went somewhere with this person. It's a hotel, but whatever place it is, somewhere he went with somebody that he knows. He wasn't familiar with. So I don't know if it's the actual house, that house these people live in, and he never been there before. He wasn't familiar with it, but he went because he know the man, or if it's just another place in general. So we have, he had to know that he had to love himself first and never stop wanting the best out of love for himself. Okay, so we have right here that he chose a 1 for full bloom, or somebody chose him for full bloom. This is really a marriage card. So I can take it where somebody chose him for full bloom, and that is to target him, I'm going to say. He wondering if he can trust. Here's another trust card. God telling him don't hurt nobody. He wondering if he can trust. We got winter going on, winter time. He had to find other ways to make money in the winter time. Or this person. So we got a man. Somebody want to get to the Milky Way. So we got somebody who got a name that could be a man name or a female name, because it say Courtney. So guys could be named Courtney. Get what I'm saying? Somebody wanted to get to the Milky Way. So we have right here that somebody was nesting. I want what I signed up for, a man or a woman. So I want what I signed up for, a man or a woman. Somebody wanted to get to the Milky Way. Somebody took him somewhere. They picked him, took him somewhere, trying to make money. Winter time. What I found up, man or woman. Okay, God says that he had to be the best king he could be. He was somebody was becoming unboxed, unhinged, upset with him. Follow me? We got a leader who had negative talk against him because somebody was looking at him. Is you my good fortune, Mr. Black? Oh shoot, I should have left it like that. This was it. Oh, it gotta come back up. This is opportunity struck, and somebody was gonna get ready because they blame Mr. Black. Oh, opportunity struck. You in my dreams, call me soon. Let's just flow for a little bit. He might be coming in this man's dreams. That mean call me soon mean you need to reach out, turn yourself in, talk to the law, call my parents. Because opportunity struck and this person did what the person did. He's walking up that line while calming his pain. What this guy was. His father figure. She knows about it. So it says right here that God will help, but he got to listen to what God tell him. Come and go to that training or class to help him. Whatever God told him, if God had an interview or job for him, God wanted him to go to it. Listen to God though, and able to guide him. Follow me? So we have somebody wanted a second chance with him who was fickle. Somebody wanted a second chance. He might have been eating with this person some kind of meat with sauce. So we have right here that he had to stand up against abuse. He had a choice here. God says he got a choice to stand up against abuse. Plant here many leaves, God says. Wait a minute. I mean, he had to plant his own vision, God says. Or this man was planting his own vision. He was groggy. Either he was sleepy or something was in his system, what was going on. So we have right here that he had to see it with full eyes. And this person felt like he disrespected the person. So the person said, I'm not tolerating you no more. Because at that time, Mr. Black was in affordable housing. That means he was staying with somebody a little bit or anything like that. Or if that's a hotel, if that's a real actual hotel somebody took him to, it's still affordable housing. if it's that. Appears somebody saying, I want what I signed up for, a man or a woman. I don't see no money yet. Let's see. You're getting a new job. No. So some kind of way he thought he was getting a new job, maybe. God said no. So we have he was getting his freedom from a fortress where it was a trap. He was stuck somewhere, and God said he getting his freedom. But I feel with his freedom, I feel like he was killed, and that's how he got his freedom. Because it's like you in is it a vault? Is it a freezer? Anything you stuck in, you need somebody on the outside to get you out. He was stuck some kind of way. So it says right here that, and the only way he got out is through death, I feel. Because he not home. Get what I'm saying? He would be home. So the only thing it leaves is, because in trafficking, there's no freedom. Right? Unless you know the people some kind of way and you can get the person back. But if you don't know the people, ain't no freedom. You ain't coming back from trafficking unless you know the actual people. You can bring the person back. Other than that, it gotta be death. This person owe an insane apology. God said it made no sense what you did to Mr. Black, and now's the time. You need to do it, sir. So we have right here that meditating. I'm trying to see this light green. You're just going to do what it takes to get to where you needed to go. They light green. Or he was at the time back then as far as coming there. But lights was flashing and God wanted him to see the lights. In some kind of way he saw the lights. He needed to unlock what needed to go. And that would be you, your household, or whatever this is. Or working in some job or whatever this is you wanted him to do. Got number 16, number 15, number 51, number 41. Could be ages, birth dates, license plates. It could be anything. Socials, part of the phone number, anything. Street, address, whatever. You chose. He chose and he chanced it. Or you chose and you chanced it. However, but God said you owe an insane apology on what you did to Mr. Black. You wanted the courts to be lenient on you, but you wasn't lenient on him. You want a second chance. You wanted him to give you a second chance as far as not telling on you. Or you wanted him to give you a second chance period. You wanted him to give in and change his mind about this money scheme or whatever. Or you just want the courts to give you a second chance, be lenient, plea bargain, or whatever you want to do. Okay, I'm trying to stop it now. He was bruised, but he was still him inside. He had to be calm and conquer this thing because he had to cover his genitals intensity. Because he had to wrap it up every time, or you wrapped it up every time. And he was praying, or he prayed some kind of way. So he was around a idiot, and that would be you, a network of them, everybody that was there. Did he play a part in what happened to him? Yes, because he sticked around or stayed around, like God say, fire, and didn't get away from there like he should have. When any first sign happened, he's supposed to got away because he didn't hold you accountable. The shoe fit, he had to wear that shoe as far as that, because he became tattered at one point and he needed a miracle. So we have right here, he thought things were starting to look good, maybe when he even went to get a job or whatever this is. But he needed some kind of help after a while because he was drowning in a sea of feelings he couldn't recover from. And that would be from being abused. There's a lecturer that he adored, he thought was friends with or whatever, and that would be you. So we have everything. Every day wasn't a good day for him. He had a blank look on his face, or you had. Okay? You are no better than nobody else. You thought he wasn't no better than nobody else. But he felt like if it was done to you, would you like it? Whatever you did to him. Some kind of way you was going to go after him. Or he came after you and said something to you as far as something that was done to him. Follow me? Tuesday or whatever day. Or the law or the family or somebody coming after you. However it's going to go. Because we got the community, the total community. That means the total household or the total community. Some kind of way. That means the law or the courts or whoever. Follow me? It's time to heal for the family. Because God says it's time for Mr. Black to come home. So we can put it in order. God saying you ain't, I'm going to turn it around to God right now. God said you ain't no better than nobody else. If it was done to you, would you like it? To somebody you love. The total community, the courts, the law, whoever is coming for you. The family. Because it's time to heal. I'm turning it around. Because here's a funeral parlor card. So it's time for Mr. Black to have an actual funeral. To be in a funeral parlor. To be buried. To have a decent funeral. And not to be treated like he is garbage and trash. Or at the time you need to go in treatment. We got 70, 73, 37. Somebody could be 37. Something could happen in July and March or whatever this is. Or part of a social, license, phone number. Anything it could be. Kid's birthday, it could be anything. Door number, whatever. You want to just focus on you now after you did what you did. Because you did something by a certain date. You worked hard. He had to work hard on falling back in love with himself. That would be Mr. Black here. So it says right here, be considerate of your partner. I'm not selfish because I want a whole man. So this would be Mr. Black's card though. Mr. Black, he had to be considerate of his partner if he even had a partner. I'm not selfish because I want a whole man or a whole woman. That's what this card means. That means a person who cheating, a person who gay, or a person who don't have a job. So he don't want a person who gay. He didn't want that. God said, call this time. It's time for you to grow up, sir, and call. Because he said he can't, he won't, he not, or whatever he was saying to you. As far as anything that I was talking about. Either he got brown eyes or you did. Okay, universe. You move fast on it. He moved fast and tried to get out of that house or get away from you, or you move fast on it and did something to him. Because he wanted to make you an absolute memory, or you wanted to make him an absolute memory. So here's God with the life card. His life was taken away and you made him an absolute memory. Look at God. God says time for you to call. You might got brown eyes, or he had brown eyes. You moved fast on it. You made him an absolute memory by taking his life. Follow me? This is a life and death card. It's really a death card, but it's saying life. And here's God. Fear took you there. That you felt you had to take his life. And why? Because he knew self. He could say, follow me? Because if you had a partner, you wasn't considerate of your partner. Hold on to that thought. People, that fear took this person there. You didn't look like him. Whatever, you didn't look like him. He wanted to be treated equal and fair. He might have been anxious some kind of way at one point while you was mellow. So we have right here that something somewhere had no business being as far as glass. Something is on the windowsill. Something was on the windowsill. The car window. The windowsill. Sliding black glass doors. or in his glass, by his glass, or anything like that, because it did say that he was groggy. Some kind of way over there. We got number 5. Here's a number, God given 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. I just saw 5, 5 so far. And God giving you God's number of grace 5 times. God giving you grace, sir. It's time for you to turn yourself in. God telling you, don't make God tell you over and over. It's time. God says it's time for Mr. Black to come home, to have a decent burial, to come home to his family. You already did the damage already and the harm when you took him away. But God's saying it's time for him to come back home. At least they can go to a grave site if they want to talk to him. You took the power from him. You took his life. Just jumping out. Look at this. Look at this. Tell the truth. God says you need to apologize. Because here we still got the pandemic. So we got jobs dealing with work some kind of way. So we have, he was terrified because you raped him to gain force. And you went straight at him like a lion. I'm trying to end it. You felt it was wake up time. It was time for you to continue your life. Evidence shows that we're dealing with money. Because he was trying to have a job or anything as far as a job. But it was horrifying. He was trying to distinguish what was going on. Because you let off everything that was in you. You was power play. You abused your power with this young man. So we have right here, for the best outcome, he had to have no more conquests in love or business. So he was doing some thinking while in solitude, or you, because you went full force to go and grow your business, because you had your mind on making money, growing business, but it was racial abuse, and you hyped that thing up on him. He picked door 3 to put you in junk because he saw you was not a friend to him. You wasn't loyal to him. But you felt like you was going to put him in door 3 junk because you felt like he wasn't loyal to you. Because he wanted out. You in your dream house or whatever house you live in that you consider your dream house. But God said you want in jail. Because he tried to get distant from you and you became a score loser. Because it was chaotic and negative. Follow me? A chamber of chaos. Because it says right here, will my person ever love me? So we're going to make it, I'm going to change it around with this right here. He was thinking about fun and all and thinking that he was getting along with you people or you or whoever this is. Maybe you like orange. Maybe he had on orange. Maybe you like oranges. I don't know what the orange is for right here. But it says right here that will my person ever love me? So some kind of way, you might have wanted him to, you might have had a crush on him or what was going on here. I have no idea. Maybe you was trying to marvel in that, some kind of time alone with him, follow me, and he wasn't having it. Maybe you came after him 2 ways, some kind of way, flirting, anything like that. Anything like that. You gave, it was, God says that he was a star, you are a star. Maybe you came after him 2 times, some kind of way flirting, and he didn't tell nobody. He helped you up in your wrong and didn't tell nobody about it. Anything like that. And he gave you 2 chances to change up and not do that. Okay, I have to, I need to end this, but okay, I'm asking God to just give me one more so I can just be done with it. Okay, Lord. Just jumping out, the high quality, jumping hard. I hear Billy. Is it Billy Jean? I hear Billy. Who's Billy? I have no idea. Let's just go let it in. Okay, I'm trying to finish this now. Let's just see. We got number 6. Birthday or whatever it could be, part of a license or whatever. You thought he wasn't no better than you thought you was better than him. He didn't look like you. You looked at him as a wanderer, and he wanted sensitivity from you. He thought hats off to him. He was going down benefit alley, getting a job with you or anything like that. But you thought you was going down benefit alley to take advantage of this young person, young man. You wanted to saddle him down to be your lifeboat to bring in money some kind of way. You wanted him to bring in money. He asked you something for what, blank, whatever your name is, right? So he might have been getting high some kind of way, but God says that he need to get his cell phone for help following. You wanted him to say yes to love, and he wasn't. He wasn't giving in. You didn't see his worth and see that he is worthy. You look down at him, whoever you are. You're going live. They say you're going live. So some kind of way you're going live by, you're going to be in the news some kind of way as far as this. Or, you're just going to be found out, whatever this is. But now. So, you had to dig deep to ask. He had to dig deep to ask himself why he was settling for how you was treating him, or whatever you done to him. Maybe he is a mouthpiece, or you was toward him, and you might have asked him what he gonna do about it, because he is filling his time in a gathering with you and your family or whatever. Or you gonna fill your time at court with everybody in court. Okay, so let's just flow. Mr. Black shouldn't have believed in you man's word. He should have put his total trust in God, because you lied, you deceived him. Because God wanted him to speak to the millions. God's words. He was an earth angel. So some kind of way you asked him, could you help him? Or he asked you, or however it's flowing, however it went, and he moved on, and he went on because you said you would help him. Some kind of way you offered him some money, told him something about some money, man, you can make this amount of money, whatever, anything as far as offering him something. So it says right here, he had to learn the lessons needed, though, to being to express his spirituality. So we have right here, why did his mother give him up, or why did you give him up? I mean, why did your mother give you up, or whoever the mother this is? Wait a minute, I wonder who I look like. So I don't know as far as you and your mother, the relationship, or his mother in the relationship, or who I act like. So if it's his mother, he wonder who he act like, right? If he know both his parents, he know who he look like. If he look like one of them, I guess, right? But why did my mother give me up? That could mean give up on me, not be supportive, or not believe in me, or anything like that. You or him. So it says right here that it was some racist ways of being, and he saw it after a time, or you just didn't want him to grow. You wanted him to stay in a certain position. He needed to, it was talking in his surroundings some kind of way. So he liked having fun, and he liked style. You might ask him, was he available? And he said yes, and he went on. But he had to, he exercised his right to complain some kind of way to you about something. Okay, my father is abusive. I'm not having protection from my father. So I'm putting it here as I feel like you were serving. I'm putting this with you because you was like old enough to be his father, his uncle, or somebody, whoever you are. And you was abusive. You wasn't protective. We got a 10 again. We got 3 10s. On my phone, you saw me with a 10. Here's another 10. 10, 10, 10. Somebody might be 30. You could have been 30. I had no idea. There was a witness that knows, and they need to talk. Whoever it is, open your mouth, because it was intense madness with you. But he needed you to bring an emotional love. He needed. We got like 4. Could be 4 people living in the house. I don't know. We got a number 4. Not looking at him as worthy, and looking at his worth. He was power play, but he was finding his uniqueness in this house with you. It was a 6th sense as far as this house or some other place you took him. Okay, it was some choice words, that's fussing words, and some defeat for Mr. Black. You wanted Mr. Black to promise you because it was time to act on a deal or whatever this is you wanted him to do. But he had to let spirit in. Boom. So we have right here that he changed his mind about a female, or actual female that was at your house, or some female in general, or you changed your mind about Mr. Black. And we're going to say you was treating Mr. Black sissified, soft, easy, or anything like that. So God bringing the card out like that, the softer part of a man when he not being real mean or whatever. You was looking at Mr. Black to see if he was a go-getter in business, or was he a loose person where you can just do what you wanted to do to in romance or business or whatever. You was looking at what was ahead. You was being forceful, and Mr. Black was being too dilute, God says. So we have right here that she did it. So we got a female. If a female in the picture that did something, whatever she did, if a female was in the picture, he fought me. Where we got a female and we got a male. Or we got God bringing out Mr. Black as the softer version, right? And you fought Mr. Black. If it's not an actual woman in this equation. Physically, mentally, verbally, financially, or however. Mr. Black was strong, God said, after one point. But you wanted a united front. Just to keep him stuck, really. So we have right here, he is forcing himself to cope with the hurt from dealing with you in his household. He had to ask himself why he even did that. Because God said this was real life, not snowballs and lollipops from Mr. Black. Okay, so this is a lot from Mr. Black, universe. Okay, is this it? Okay, I'm going to do one more. I mean, really, this time, one more. I'm quitting because I got a lot for Mr. Black. Okay, universe, give me something for Mr. Black. Whatever this is, jumping out. I'm going to do. I'm going to do it. I'm hearing raising in the sun. Raising in the sun. Okay, that's it. I'm going to leave it at that. Was I stolen? Yes. So with that card right there, was I stolen? I'm going to take it as he kind of was helped somewhat against his will at one point. Follow me? No. It is time. It is your game. He tried his tired of the games out of this man, or the man felt like he's tired of the games out of him. So we have right here that somebody had to filter it. Because somebody was mad outside or inside in the hallways or whatever between 9 a.m. 9:30 p.m. So let's see what this was. Gradually a court date going to come up. So we have that he was seeing his potential at that time. That he had lots of life to live. So he wanted his parents right here, senseless. Found his parents. He wanted his parents. This a hopeless card too. It's like when you feel like that's it, it's the end. Attempts to find my mother. He wanted his mother. He wanted love. Follow me. Okay, this is the last one. So we have right here that flames were sparked. That he captured the flames, the fusses, the hits, the whatever it was with this person, because he was dealing with a billing. He either owed money to this man, or the man owed him money. Anything like that. I see the biller card. Universe, you know all about it. Okay. He is being scared of his feelings. I never felt like this before. He never felt like this before, as far as something that happened to him, because somebody had tendencies and that was a sure thing. So he actually felt afraid at one point. So he is looking at things as being a joyous occasion, but his family gonna look at this as a joyous occasion if they find out that who's responsible for their child being missing and him being able to come back home. But he was looking at it as a joyous occasion, I guess, going here to get work with this person. I'm hearing he went in blindly because he didn't know. So we have right here that he was bullied. Time up for the bully. You're a bully. God said it's time up for the bully. Time is up for the bully. You're a bully. God says time for you to be caught, mister. God gonna take you on this time for you to be stopped, caught. You was jacking him up for money or physically, but he had to start to love himself. So we got a female. So we got a female some kind of way in the picture that he was searching for, or you were searching for him some kind of way, and he might have got out of your eyesight or whatever's going on here. So we have, he need to go in with a wise mind, and I'm going fast like a sail as far as even dealing with you, because you wanted full revenge on him. Some type of information that showed a lack of love from you to him, or you felt because of whatever you felt he wouldn't do that you wanted or whatever, but he needed God's bubble of protection around him, God's presence. So we got the skin card. Something is on your skin or on his skin, from tattoos, bumps, moles, scars, bullet holes, freckles, wrinkles, whatever. Something is on the skin, eczema, your skin or his skin, something, whatever it is on the skin. You had deep feelings, or he did. You might like purple, or he like purple. Let's go. Okay, so we have right here, you wanted him to do something now. Whatever it is you wanted him to do. But it was going to cost him, God says, if he did whatever that was. So we got, here's an earth angel. Follow me. So we have that, he's going to change and chance it all and get away from you, because you looked at him as weak back. He was going to, he was owed money from you, or he owed you money, however it's flowing. So this is the home card. Right? I mean, this is the friend card or spouse card. When you lose a spouse, girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, or friend to death, you are free. So you somebody close, because this card is for somebody close, what I just named. But you need to heal yourself by coming forward, because you rose to the occasion given to you to beat him at his own game. You did. Or he rose to the occasion to beat you at your own game and just get away from you, or pull out of this money deal, or tell on you, or whatever he's going to do. Follow me? So we have right here that he spent the tables around on you, and it was repercussions. So maybe he was leaving, getting out a money deal, was going to tell on you, period, because he was raped. Follow me? You were surprised he was acting spicy. You was amazed that he changed up. Or he amazed that you did that. So we dealing with agencies or anything as far as agencies, programming, or anything like that. People don't own the earth some kind of way. You felt you owned him, or you controlled him, or you act like it. Treated him like he was nothing. Treated him harshly. Or this could just stand for right here, any kind of law enforcement, court, or anything as far as during that time period. I don't know. Okay, universe, you know all about it. So we have, he needed a center of love from what happened to him with you back then. But you also gonna need a center of love, and that will be for you. You need a lawyer. Oh shucks, let me see. Okay, so we have, you was hateful. Is in your genetics. You was, your mother, your father, it was in you because you racist, or you got some racist in you, whoever you are. is in your genetics, is in your blood. Follow me? So we have the next one is, was he simply a follower, or did he believe in the rule he was throwing out, or some kind of faith? Or do you even believe in what you follow, being racist or whatever this is, or a religion you follow, or rule you got, however that's going. So we have, oh shucks, wait a minute. Evidence shows that he's going to keep picking this up off the ground or the floor if he didn't get away from you. Because he need to bend forward on things. Because there's a caterpillar dealing with you, an adult. Right? For the best option, God said he had to wear the shield of honor and the helmet of strong. Whoa, the helmet of strong. So he's dealing with, okay, we got a 9. Something could have been 9. Let's flow. Okay, so something was on the floor or on the ground, and I feel it was him. Follow me? So he is praying some kind of way in his mind or out to God. You had hidden feelings that you needed to just say, or he did. So we have that no more time for lack. You didn't have no more time for lack, or he didn't want no more time for lack, because you turned the tables around on him at a nearby place. Something nearby your house, or some nearby place, some place you frequent. Because he went somewhere with you that he's not even familiar with, but you are. So that's supposed to be it, Lord. Let's see. Okay, I hear one more, Lord. Okay, one more. I'm trying to quit it, though. One more, Lord. Okay, I hear one more. That's it, though. That's it. Hit it and quit. Hit it and quit. I'm hearing hit it and quit. You wanted to hit it and quit. I'm hearing hit it and quit. Hit it and quit. I'm trying to end this. So God wanted him to be the best king he could be, because he had a chance at love to love itself. So we have right here that or you was hurting. You felt you had a chance at love, and you heard what I told you. I heard hit it and quit. He's a people pleaser. You might have in your house, or somewhere you took him, or whatever this is, or somewhere somebody got a rug that got design in it. So we have only you can help make this happen in your life. Only he can help make things happen in his life, and fight for his own life and not run. Because you was dominating, controlling, and trying to keep him down. Use your muscle. Thoughts were swirling in his mind at the duplex, at the house, at some place you took him, or whatever this is. Some place that wasn't familiar. If it wasn't your house, he was nervous because it was like at least 3 people, a pyramid. So we have that you was a turncoat, and you decided to pluck him, or you thought he was a turncoat because he wouldn't go along with what all you were saying, and you plucked him. Either he was looking for his money and his keys, or female did, or you was. Okay, you was a dangerous love, a person that he cared about, supposed to be friends or whatever, but you had a lot going on. The universe knew all about it. So we have you're gonna be the wonderful conqueror, because he was dealing with a Judas, and you stayed on him like a gas guzzler. So it was a transporting of drugs, giving drugs, selling drugs, taking drugs, or infection, COVID, or a romantic, however it's flowing. I got to take the card all kind of ways. Why must you tear me down to build yourself up? You're tearing me down to build yourself up. You need to have a clear mind. You're letting off your sexual tendencies. I'm the big man. He pinpointed what helped him up for action in his life, or you did, because you felt like he wasn't giving in to what you wanted. We grow like plants, and we got to get all we need in life. It was his time to stop settling for what you was talking about, or you felt it was time for you to stop selling for him because he wasn't going for what you wanted. So you wanted him to lay down next to you, or he was living in your house some kind of way and you had money and he was just laying down staying at your house, period. Or you wanted him to lay down next to you, or you wanted him to lay down next to somebody for money. Okay, so we have right here the death of anything that did not serve you, or death had to come to it. If he did not serve you, you felt that death had to come to him, or end. Or he felt the end had to come to something that didn't serve him. That means he was getting away from you. He was getting out of the deal. He was getting out of the friendship. He was getting out of the house, or whatever it is, right? A relationship or anything that kills the emotions, you was going to get rid of it. Or he was, because somebody was gay since their childhood. Him or you. Take it however it goes, right? Dealing with a foreigner in a beautiful state. So he is in a different place from wherever he lived at. So he was a foreigner. Okay, so he wanted sensitiveness and softness from you. You was getting upset because you needed him to feed you some kind of way. In some situation, you was going to use him to make some money. Because I could turn it around and say he needed you to feed him. But it goes together, the person mad, so he not mad with you, you mad, so you needed him to feed you. You was going to be sincere, gathering up all, he was going to gather up all that's needed to start. Or you was going to gather up everything that was needed to start to do something, whatever you wanted to do as far as him. Because you was hooking notes about his so-called friends, or some kind of way the law going to hook notes about you all. And gather up everything to get started, because you got to cleanse your mind, acting goofy like you don't know what's happening, like you don't know where Mr. Black is, and you know. We got 12, we got 14, that can be for the birthdays or anything, license, door numbers, anything. You needed to be checked, but he needed to be checked because he is gambling too much, hanging around you. But you need to be checked. Because he is looking at the positives, but maybe you felt like he had a checkered past, but he is looking at the positives in you, and you had a checkered past. So we have right here that we got 3, could be 3 people, 3 or something, 3 whatever, I don't know. So we have, I really want to express, so he wanted to express, but he is trying his best to escape expressing himself, or just trying his best to escape prayer from you, or from who all had a part in what happened to him. So God wanted him to play ball with his life in the best ways and make the necessary changes, and he was, I feel, by trying to leave or get away. Because he was cheating on his fortune at the beginning. I guess he thinking he was going to have a job with you or whatever, but he saw things wasn't whatever he expected, or whatever it might be. Or he ain't know everything that you had included in the job, or whatever this is. He had to show that he could build his own fortune and not depend on you. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm back. What's this over there? Noisy, I meant to say. Okay, it says that he needed relaxation time because he's a workhorse for this person. Okay, he was battling, and it was time for him to see that he was battling. Okay. he need to get chummy with a support group, some kind of counseling or anything like that because of what happened to him. Or this person is going to have to get some kind of support group, and that would be lawyers and stuff like that, because Mr. Black saw that he was battling. It was time for him to see that that's what he was going through, some stuff there. I don't know how long he was there or anything, but the time he was there wasn't good. Okay, let's just flow. This is what, number 2? So something could be 2, whatever that is. Something could be 13, 213, 3, 21, or whatever that is. Door number, part of a social, license, whatever, birthday. So we have right here then, he felt boxed in at one point, Mr. Black. He felt boxed in, or the person felt boxed in, or the person put Mr. Black in a box. That means a casket, or you're going to be in a casket, or this person going to jail. I got to use the box, or work with boxes, or anything as far as a box. Okay? He clapped back, Mr. Black, at this person and said that he was done now. Or the person told Mr. Black that he done. But however it goes, right? I'm trying to end it. I went over. Oh. Okay, he was in arrow living, direct living. It was unique. He was living with somebody. Let's flow. Okay, so somebody was chinchy, trying to buy him something. Usually somebody buying something, meaning trying to make friends with you, trying to butter you up, trying to make friends with you again. That's why they buying something. Somebody was chinchy and cheap about buying something, whatever it was to buy. So we got a secret here. Somebody was going to tell a secret. So I'm going to say Mr. Black was going to tell a secret. So if not Mr. Black telling a secret, somebody else in their house or nearby, or whoever this is, need to tell a secret. But he was going to tell a secret. He could have told a secret, or somebody else in their house know a secret, know the secret. He had to accept what he couldn't change and acknowledge all his wrongs, and don't expect it from others. His own wrongs in a situation. So we have right here that here we got somebody was gonna wash their hands on African American, and God calling him African American because he got color, because he a mixed person. So trying to buy something, get him softened up or whatever, thinking he gonna tell a secret. Whoa. So we keep having the daddy cards coming out. Daddy did not show me love. I never knew my father. So right here, I don't know what kind of relationship he had with his own father. I have no idea. Right? So I don't know if this is a real father, or if this is this man over here that's serving as a father figure. So if this is real father, I don't know if he know his father deep down inside, because just because your father live with you and you see your father, that don't mean you know him deep down inside. I never knew my father deep down inside. My father didn't show me love. My father wasn't around. It don't have to be that, but I got to use a card. Or this man, whoever this man is, didn't show him love, didn't show him kindness. And he didn't know this person deep down inside, to know this person would treat him like trash, like scum. Somebody old enough to be his father, I keep saying. So we have a father figure here. So we have in a suitable voice here is going to talk. And talk to, that's not it though. I can't end it. That's not an ending card. I need an ending card, universe. Give me something to end this universe. I'm trying to end the storyline because it's going long. I gotta end this. We got number 7, number 17, 171. Somebody wanted playtime. Man wanted playtime. This all business or romance. But Mr. Black was going to be the best king he could be. Gaining much hope in it all. In this situation, seeing everything in it, because the family gonna have strike that. Mr. Black had feelings that flow like a river. Let's not mask the smell of foul, because it was foul what was done to Mr. Black. Because somebody had a weakness for not caring, or weakness for love making, one or the other. Mr. Black was scared at one point. I'm scared. But God says that he could call now do it. But some kind of way I feel he oh shoot. Boy. I am into this storyline. I think did I break them? Oh, they didn't break. Oh my goodness. I am really into this storyline. I'm dropping my things, but I don't think none of them broke. Thank you, Lord. Okay. Well, none of them broke. Okay. Sorry about that. I should have been moved that. Let's see. I'm scared. Maybe it was a tussle. Maybe. Who knows? Okay, let's see. This person worked hard, showed in this person's actions that this person didn't care about Mr. Black. Okay, so we have, here's dealing with the big boys. Here's an antelope to the big boys. And the big boys are law enforcement, drug dealers, pimps, any kind of leader, whoever it is, FBI, any kind of leader, your boss, your father, whoever it is, it gotta be a man though, your teacher. So this man was a big boy who he having problems with. Okay? Because this man thought he was so smart. Well done. I got rid of him. Follow me? So it says right here though. He see it now, clear as possible. With this man, something with this man he saw. Here we go again with it, something with this man. Because this man wanted, had plenty of ideas for his fortune, but also Mr. Black, whatever he's supposed to be making. Because we got this man and Mr. Black was trying to fulfill the adventure, making some kind of money, the copyright, to make something, seal a deal, anything like that. I need an end card, universe. I need an end card. A real end card so I can be finished with it. Okay. He was at somebody's house that wasn't his own, shelter, sustaining himself at these people's house, this man's house. But also the man took him somewhere that he wasn't familiar with. So whichever place he was at that man's house or at wherever he took him at. This whoever I don't know his name, but somebody in that house, follow me, whoever it is, he know who he is. He need to reveal it, that you was wrong, sir. Because it says right here that this for the family. Don't die with the person, you still have life. Don't die with Mr. Black, you still have life. They light green. A lot of money was being spent some kind of way. Bills was piling up, or money was owed some kind of way, or whatever was going on. Okay, so it says right now, Mr. Black is on his path because he's not among the living. But right now, this culprit going to be on this culprit's path, and that's going to be jail. Because Mr. Black wasn't going to allow the neglect of himself. Because it was a sure thing, and it was seed time for this man. Right? But when Mr. Black went there, it's supposed to have been seed time because I think he was told about a job or whatever, but he just didn't know everything that it entailed. So this man felt like he wasn't going to be neglected, because if Mr. Black not going along with everything he's saying, he feels that's neglect. Because it was seed time and he wanted to make money because he was in agreement with Mr. Black to make some money. But I still feel Mr. Black didn't know everything that was going on. He just knew part of something. He didn't know everything. That's why we got to find out the details to everything when it comes down to different things. So we have right here the insurance card. So this man wanted insurance that Mr. Black was going to do whatever, go wherever, be whatever, whatever he wanted. He wanted insurance. He wanted a sure thing. I want to know. I want to be sure you're going to do this thing. You come in here, you're going to be here, you're going to do this, you're going to say this, or whatever he wanted. But also Mr. Black might have wanted some kind of insurance as far as something. Or actually, yeah. Unless he had insurance on him. I don't know. Because something was seeping through. Okay, let's just flow. But so far, with this card right here, is saying that that's a death card. Okay, universe, I'm trying to end this. Okay, Mr. Black, I didn't expect it to go long like this, but it did. I need a card. Lord, I need something to end it, Lord, please. Okay, I'm trying to end it, Mr. Black. Help me end it. Okay, so we have that he's trying to, there's competition in business. So it's competition in business. And that means, fussing, not getting along as far as this money deal. We have this man, his father figure, didn't want no excuses out of Mr. Black. Okay, so it says he had the, he is learning, wait a minute, these are light green. He had to start to rely on his own voice. And learn to get himself from under other people's thumbs. So we got, this is a thesis card, but I use it for the Bible and paperwork, any kind of paperwork. So I'm going to put this with the court system or the law with this man, right? Because he's going to be dealing with that. So we have right here that he had to stop thinking it was love. Where did he get that behavior at? That these people really cared about him, especially that person. He had to take heed to what was going to be seen and heard by him. What all was being said, not just push it to the side. Because he was not exempt. Get what God says, right? So he spelled it out, or the man spelled it out to him, and he expected nothing less than the best. Because he wanted this man to change, right? Okay, I see another apology card. You don't get apology cards in my storylines unless you did something. No way. Something went to the extreme. Because right here, somebody need to apologize. Right? Thought they was restricted, they had no way out, and the person got rid of him. Whoever this is, right? Because he was nervous, Mr. Black, at a place. Not this place, these are examples on the card. Whatever the place was, it's an area or actual place. If it's an apartment building, it got a name on it. If it's just an area in town, it got a name. I just don't know the name. Because this man was looking at what was a cabbage breaker, what was going to make him lose money, looking at things superficial. If Mr. Black pulling out, not doing what he wanted, he feel like, I'm losing money, and you are the reason why. So we have right here, this card here is a gay card and a marriage card. So we got Mr. Black or this man, one of them was going to say out to somebody, whoever, that I'm gay or I'm getting married. Get my drift, right? But it was unjust what was done to Mr. Black. Okay, so this man wanted his cup filled by Mr. Black. Love, money, what is it? Romance, money, or time. So we have whatever day of the week, it don't have to be these days you see. This man worked on it hard on what he is going to do as far as Mr. Black. Right? Mr. Black felt this man needed to respect him. You must respect me. So it's more than one man name. So I feel it's more than one man. This a man's name and this a man's name. So we got 3 men. We got the other man name. So we got, it's more than one man. Some kind of way. A man over here, man right here, and a man. All these are different names that mean different people. So it might be at least 3 men that live in that house. 3 of them. Three males. Different names. Let's flow. So we have something soft. So if somebody getting married, maybe it's a ring. Somebody announcing they getting married. This man, one of the men in the house or somebody in that house. Or cross, anything like that. But something's premeditated as far as Mr. Black against him. Follow me? He need to be a realist. And so this card said he was antsy at a place. See, he nervous. It's two different places right here, though. But at the same time. Antsy at a place, nervous at a place. 1, 2, 3 different men names. 3. So at least 3 males that live in there, or 3 males wasn't around or anything like that. But then we had the pyramid of people, so I don't know where he going at, or where he. Okay, universe, I'm just trying to end it now, but I need something else to end it. I need something more, so I won't make it too long and it won't go up. Okay, Mr. Black, give me something else. Give me something else, Mr. Black, to end it. Give me something else to end it, universe. Okay. I hear forfeit. Forfeit the agreement. So he forfeit the agreement. So he forfeit the agreement. Okay. So that's word. Let's just see. I'm trying to rush it real fast now. I'm trying to rush it because I don't want it to be weird. Don't go up because I put too much time and effort in. And what you know about it. So we got de-feeling, something judicious. Because he had to bend and gently close the door on this situation, on this deal, on this household or whatever. Because we got this man tried to play his life cheaping his life in general, period. We got 103. You did well, God telling me I did well, I feel. Or he felt he did well by doing whatever he did. God was telling him to go forward so he could get on his path, right? But this man was going to go forward to get on his path. Because Mr. Black wanted loving treatment. Wanted to be treated decent. But this man wanted loving treatment. We got number 15, number 51. So we have right here, spilling it won't only help. Mr. Black was going to tell. Because he is a conscious thinker. But God saying this man need to talk in court. Tell the law temporary in the temporary times. He is going to plan his fortune. And he came up with what he came up with. And he picked certain people. And he picked Mr. Black because he felt he can just take advantage of him. That he was like downtrodden, or he felt like he was less than, or whatever he thought about him. Or even could be the fall guy. Right? He said something and he thought he was taking him for a joke. He was got him isolated, or he was isolated himself, Mr. Black, for a coping mechanism. But God says that he need to leave destruction behind. That was this man, and anybody connected to this man, because he had a healing path. Okay, common law monster. So we got somebody a common law, so I don't know how long he knew this person, but there's somebody seemed like he might have known a little while, or whatever's going on here, or whoever this is. Or somebody taking a place of. Common law. If you're not married for real, you be around a person they kind of like your husband, right? So I'm going to take it as common law as far as taking like a place of family or whatever this is. Person who's animalistic, controlling, dominating. This is a number 4 person. That's another man name. That's 4 men. Animalistic, controlling, dominating. So we have right here, he had to get back to God, what God created him to be. So some kind of way he might have went to a place and there was at least 4 men there, or whatever's going on here. He was nervous, someplace maybe, or at that house or wherever he was. He had to stop letting the world talk for him and start talking for himself and get back to what God created him to be. National, number 14, number 41. Because somebody was hell-bent on destruction against him, to tear him down, to ruin him. He is keeping his options open, right? Or somebody connected to him. So we have, it was a timeout with him and this person or whoever. When he wanted a timeout, or he wanted to get away, he is being sensitive to this person. So we have that no growth come from the same sex. So somebody wanted him to indulge in the same sex. Okay, his choices was his own. God said if he do it because he is jovial, but he got an epiphany. So we have, finish this. So we have right here that he had to see that she or he is crying out, somebody crying out for attention that tortured him some kind of way. There's going to be a lawsuit because he was going to take something to court some kind of way, sue or just take somebody to court, anything like that. So we have right here that if you want, he could be non-religious, but don't follow a bunch of rules. Do we believe all he has false faith, or just in general with whatever with people, because somebody was there and the person was vengeful, because he is wondering if the person really even ever cared about him in the first place. Outside at night, was somebody a fire sign or act like a fire sign or adventurous like a fire sign, because somebody wanted to make money off of him. He is pinching the surface of the thing wherever he lived. Okay, so we have right here that your loved one is here. Your loved one would not want you depressed. Start to live your life again. This would be for the family. Or at that time back then, his loved ones wouldn't want him to be depressed. Okay, so his this is a Philly card. Thinking a Philly way, having fun, having style, or these people. Somebody's trying to strip search him some kind of way. He's trying to avoid somebody strip searching him, that is robbing him or taking his clothes off. So we have right here that something became a mountain, seemingly. So we have right here, somebody told him to come on and get to the melting pot. Come on, let's make some money, or anything like that. Okay, God wanted him to go to the best places. Let life follow him to the best places, not the worst places. Do he have burdens? If he had burdens, God wanted him to do things the right way and get away from any negative, so yeah, that's something like what I got. I only see so far this one let me see what it is. I gotta end it. I gotta end it. What I gotta end this for Mr. Black. I don't like rushing through the storylines because it's dragging out. I'm not used to this. Okay, that's it for Mr. Black. I mean it this time. I gotta stop it, Lord, because I need this video to get on. I put too much work into it. Okay, that's a wrap. I'm gonna take it with this one. Person going to jail. You committed a senseless act. Okay, so it says you want to get sky high and express and just make money. How to stay silent was no more, because Mr. Black was going to tell on you. So we have right here, it caught him off guard. Somebody's cross-dressing or acting what you was not. If you was acting like you was straight, you showed him you wasn't. Or he saw you cross-dressing, however it's going. You wanted to checkmate with him for a peace treaty. It says right here that you were astonished that she did it. So we got a female on the picture, or God just putting this out for Mr. Black because he is a softer version of you, not a mean person. Follow me? So anything like that, unless it's a female did something, whatever. So we have okay, these are like green. The end of, you thought it'd be the end of your money problems. Also, he thought it'd be the end of his money problems by maybe coming down there, getting in a money deal, or you had a money scheme, but he just thought he was getting a job maybe. He didn't look at everything or know everything in it. He didn't know everything in it. He ain't dig to find out everything that was in it. He knew something, but not everything. But you knew everything. But you thought it'd be the end of your money problems, and he did also. So we have right here with this one that his thoughts counted. Why did he allow you to mold him into what he wasn't? God saying because ducking wouldn't help him, because you got getting hot with him. I'm gonna put this over with the jail. So we have right here that you need to exercise. You don't last for so long, God says, right? So you need to start respecting one another. God says, you're gonna boo-hoo because you committed a senseless act against Mr. Black, and you're gonna be dealing with some law enforcement. Follow me? I'm gonna end it. So we have right here that it's my mother, my royal mother. You might got, I don't know as far as you and your mother, but Mr. I don't know, maybe it was a lady there too that was trying to, was a mother figure there at that house. I don't know, but she wasn't his mother. His mother was home. Okay, let's just go. Or your own mother. Was you adopted or whatever by somebody? Okay, you was trying to sugarcoat things and cover up things. Sugarcoat. So we have right here that trying to fix something, but he didn't want no parts or whatever. I'm on here. I got skills. You're trying to buy him, trying to get him to change his mind. He wasn't trying to do that. So we have right here that when you really feel the real, you're going to come out. So the real him start to come out. He was going to move away from anything that annoyed him in a situation. Camouflage wouldn't work because he had a sixth sense about it all. When he went to these places with you or whatever this was, something wasn't right. So it says right here, he is looking at things and not running from it. So something come from his childhood. Or something might have come from your childhood also. Okay, so we had this one that came next. So a recovery for a brighter future was for him to get away from you and live the best life by getting healed. But for a brighter future, recovery for a brighter future for his family is for them to live the best life by getting healed. Because once they can get their baby, I'm hearing their baby boy, but their baby back home, him back home. Because really, God said at the beginning, upstairs to me, it's time for Mr. Black to come home. Kadin, right? Time for Kadin to come home. She knows she's not innocent, and also if it's a female that's hooked up in here some kind of way, she knows he was on the battlefield. So she the witness, she know whatever it is to know, she need to open her mouth. A mother figure, or whoever this is, or whoever in that house, a female. He was simply the best. He is wallowing in his pain. So we have right here that this is the dying card, ordinarily. That's the dying card. Wallowing in his pain, dying. The loss of a loved one. Letting go is hard for the family. But God says you got to live your best life by getting healed for recovery for a brighter future. Because your loved one, Kadin, wouldn't want you to be depressed. Start to live your life if you're not by getting healed. Don't die with Kadin. God said you still have life. Because we dealing with pill pusher. So we got so I don't know if Kadin sold pills, take pills, I don't know. So for some reason it feels like this is his card. This is not his name. I gotta put a name here because his name's all over the place. But I feel this is his card. So I don't know if he took pills, sold pills. I just don't know. But I feel this is his card. So let's just put that there for Kadin because he gotta have a name. It gotta be a card for him as far as a name because I got like 3 men names on here. Maybe 3 men lived in that house. 3 men was somewhere where they went, or 4 men was there where they went, or what it is. We got a 6. Okay, Lord, I'm ready to end this. What is this? I'm ready to end this. Okay, he had to fix what he could fix and throw away the scraps, and I feel that's what he was doing. He was leaving. Yeah, because he wanted loyal. I'm trying to end this war. Okay, we got pills. So we have right here. He is look around the corner. You can get in any time. Pill pushing effect. So it might have been some selling of pills. If not selling of pills, taking of pills, or anything as far as pills. So let's just fill out. Accept defeat. He had to adapt. Somebody focus on sexuality, and that's no joke. Abuse. Somebody wanted their needs met. Deep. Get out of this mess, Kadin. God says, right, do you like this mess? Get out of it. Because it was an S show. It was carbon copy. Somebody repeat it, flirting or whatever. God said, put the brakes on that thing. Don't settle for less. People cheating ways, trying to cheat them out of his money. Or they cheating on their spouse or whatever and trying to make moves on him or whatever. Seemingly he was the best, God says, right? Because he's owned himself out. Because somebody had a relapse, right? He had to, somebody had to find other ways to pleasure themselves and don't come in his direction. He had to stay on his path, God says, because somebody, he was willing to do something because of being forced some kind of way. He was forced some kind of way with a situation to do something, whatever it was. He was given no other choice. So it says right here that he had to yield for a second. Someone is anxious here. He was anxious, start spinning in his mind. God wanted him to change house. Get out of that house. Get out of that place. Get out of the state or whatever it is. Because somebody was trying to absorb to see if he was promiscuous or trying to make him like that. A leader that was stealing from him or did steal from him. Because we got raped, that's stolen from. Follow me? Or his money. Okay, so we have right here that they didn't notice that he was of a different caliber. He wasn't that type of person. Follow me? Okay, so we have somebody gonna call because it's rain time. Somebody might be getting married. That's part of that household or whatever it was. So it says that you know you must go. So God's saying that he had to go to please his soul. He had to get away from that house, that place, or wherever he was. But for somebody else who was getting married to somebody, they felt he must go because he is gonna tell the secret. That he made moves, that he raped them or whatever, because it was by force. Get what I'm saying? Okay. Okay. Don't let what you see go on your life. God was telling him even going there in the first place because he couldn't find it. Because that's what it did ruin his life because he couldn't find it. Because we got somebody who picked certain people to just take advantage of. But God said he's going to jail, so I'm leaving it at that. I done dropped my thing and everything doing this story now. This is the Bracelet One Healer Tarot. Look at all these cards for Mr. Black. God wanted your story told, Mr. Black, because God says it's time for you to come home, Mr. Black. God said it's time for you to return home to your family, the people who love you, Mr. Black. You wasn't valued. You wasn't valued. You was treated like scum. That's what I hear God telling me, scum. And God says not so. Oh no. Some respect want to be put on your name, Mr. Black. Now look at all these cards God brought out for you. That's a lot of cards. Deep. One more. Okay. Jobs. Just thinking about God. It's obvious something come from way back with this person. Person racist. Okay, take a miracle over this person become a felon. You're just going to be simply honest. Or this person was saying that you lighted their life or flirting or whatever, but this person need to value others. It was wake up time. Okay, person on the down low. Person didn't know if he could trust you. He came like a shark at you. Follow me? So we have right here that went around some kind of club or some kind of place, sinful place, bars or whatever, some kind of place. Hotel or some place with a bunch of glass doors. Probably tried to make it where it seemed like he was like some promiscuous person or whatever it is. He ain't know nothing about all this extra stuff this man might have planned out. Focused on his sexuality. Can you still love me now? You know. Can you still love me now? You know. Can you still like me now? You know. You can still do God's mission. Somebody wanted to know could he still like them. Now they know that the person was gay because he got murdered. The family wanted to be like it was before he was murdered because he was murdered, God says right here. Because it was counted 2 times, but time count. Following to this person that he do something that the person wanted or change up or whatever. Dealing somebody 24 and up or 42 and up. Okay? Here's Kadin, right? Kadin said, I like him or I love him, but it ain't going to be no romance. He was a lone wolf and somebody looked at him as easy. He was deserted there among these people without his real family who love him. God wanted him to save his energy for the future. Okay? So this the Bracelet One Healer Tarot here on YouTube. God says it's time for Jaden to come home. Not Jaden. I'm saying it wrong. I'm so sorry, Jaden. Please forgive me. His name's not Jaden. Okay, Kadin. I'm so sorry, Kadin. Kadin Black. Mr. Kadin Black. I'm so sorry, Kadin. Forgive me for saying your name wrong. Okay? It's time for him to come home. So, be a man about it. Tell the family where Kadin is. Tell the authorities where Kadin is, because God told me upstairs, when I first saw this story upstairs, it's time for him to come home. So, bring him home.